Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. I wanted to make a video to let you guys know how we roll when we travel. Just in case you have any questions, this video may answer them. As you know, as we're traveling around the country or wherever we go, I don't mind stopping to help people with some issues they may be having with their car or whatever. So some people ask us to crash with them. Some people put us up in hotels, and I just wanted to make a video to kind of maybe answer questions that people may have in their mind because they just don't know. Well, in general, when we travel, we don't stop unless we have a place to stay. Be it our best friends, Dallas, Little Rock, something like that, with family, Oklahoma, Cincinnati, Charlotte, places like that, LA. So typically, I don't have plans to stop unless we have a place to bed down. Because hey, hotels anywhere from $90 to $130 a night for the ones that we feel comfortable in staying in. It's just, just not something we normally do. Some of you may know that I'm in some sort of a retirement status. I don't have a full-time source of employment anywhere, so I try to save money where I can. So that's how we travel in general when we're just on our own. Now occasionally we have people that ask us to stop in their town where they are to help with some maintenance or repairs on their cars. And basically this is how, if the world was round, this is how it would work with me. Now some people are what I call paying customers, and some people are really not in a position to pay people to help them do things. However, being that I am not I would say a person with certain financial liberties, if you ask me to stop, I will likely need your help with the minimum. The minimum being travel expenses, lodging, and meals. Example, if I'm traveling from Oklahoma City to Cincinnati to see my daughter, and you ask me to stop in, I don't know, someplace in Missouri to help you replace a timing belt, that stop will likely cause me to have an overnight stay somewhere. So if I'm going to Branson, Missouri, that may be 150 miles out of my way. 150 miles is, I don't know, 6 gallons of gas. 6 gallons of gas, that's, $20, something like that. If we stay at night, we'll have 4 meals. I always travel with my wife, no questions asked. 4 meals, $10 a meal, $40, and then I'll probably have a hotel stay. Hotel stay probably average $100. So you're looking at $150, $160 just to have me stop to help you with whatever needs you have. So, at a minimum, please be prepared to cover our hard expenses if you ask us to stop. That takes in consideration no profit for me. It's just the cost of living. Many of you remember the traveling we did when we had our helper tour. A couple of times we stayed at houses, usually relatives' homes. Most of the time we stayed with in hotels, and occasionally we stayed with someone. Now, if you are someone that wants to host us, this is my request. This is basically the experience we have when staying with friends and relatives. Number one, because I'm not traveling alone, we're traveling as a couple, it would be nice to have some privacy. What that means is, if you're going to put us up in a room in your home, it would be nice for that room to have a door that we can close. Get dressed, undressed, whatever. That way we're not exposed to someone walking in on us. if we're in something different, like a living room or den. A little bit harder to have privacy in that situation. More comfortable for us if we do have some privacy. Number 2, please offer us accommodations that are finished. It's a little bit creepy if someone puts us in a basement or an attic that is unfinished. No flooring, no ceiling, really no walls or partially finished walls. That's a little creepy, I'd rather be in a hotel somewhere than stay and ask my wife to stay in a situation like that. So let's just call it now. If you are going to host us and we show up and you offer us those accommodations, I'm just going to thank you and move on to a hotel. If I got to pay for that hotel, that's going to make it hard for me to stay. Meals, stuff like that. So take that into consideration. Another thing that we encounter is pets. Man, I do realize that people often enjoy their pets more than they enjoy their relatives. But unfortunately, we don't know your pets and your pets don't know us. So it would be nice if your pets, one, was not in a contact position with us. Number 2, was not on any surface that you would want us to eat on. Pets, like some people, like to lick themselves and groom themselves, and they don't have the ability to wipe with toilet paper, so they use their mouths to do that. I would really prefer that your pet's mouth was not in contact with me. Licking my leg, biting my hand, whatever. It's nice, but not nice for visitors. So if you have pets and you plan on hosting us or inviting us in your home, please separate us from your pets. We're not attached to them as much as you are. Now, some people have invited us to dine with them. We're fine with that. We are not finicky eaters. However, if we come in your home and your cat or your dog or something like that is on eating surfaces or food prep surfaces, we're probably not going to be real comfortable with that, and we will likely excuse ourselves and just go get somewhere else to eat. Hope you understand. Not nothing picky. Now, me myself, I'm kind of a free spirit. I camped outside, all this stuff. So did my wife. However, sometimes we know it's not comfortable for you to have guests in your home. In particular, my wife Diane, she looks at that as an inconvenience to you. So for her, really, and sometimes me, we'd rather not inconvenience you and just stay in a hotel. Now, if you need help and you can't afford to cover our hotel accommodations, and it is not convenient for us to stay with you, please let me know that ahead of time. Don't have me come to your area to help you with something and then I get stuck with the hotel bill without a choice. Now, occasionally I get donations from viewers and I can cover my own lodging, especially if you're someone in need. If you're someone that has a decent job, your wife has employment, you're living with luxuries that I don't live with, I think it's kind of inconsiderate for you to stick me with my own hotel bill to help you. I look at that as your hotel bill. So keep that in consideration. It'll help me live a more frustrated-free brain life. Now, I think the last thing about people hosting us in their living environment, we want you to know that we respect your home. Your home is something that you've lived for and have accumulated throughout your life experience. We do not wish to disrespect that in any way. Your home should be as comfortable as you like it. You do not have to clean your house, spick and span for us to come by, hang out with you, and no rhyme or reason, you know. Of course, we wouldn't want you to feel like you need to invite us into your home if your living environment is in shambles. That's not only physically, but a lot of people are in shambles mentally. You know, they have marital problems, children problems, all that. We do not want to add to that stress at all in any way. So if you want to meet us outside of your home, in the front, down the road, around the corner, we're fine with that. I've even had people meet me at someone else's house that had an environment that was more relaxed and conducive for me to tinker on their vehicles. That's fine. You know, we in no way want to inconvenience you. We don't want you to feel like you're pressured to change your lifestyle for us to come by and have a meet and greet or have dinner with you or even be hosted by you overnight. So just wanted to let you know that. Hotel accommodations. We are not really particular and picky about hotel accommodations. Because we do travel a lot, we like to stay in what I call chain hotels. We are members to a couple of those chain hotel franchises, Best Western, Choice Hotels, Marriott Hotels, things like that. We gain points. We get little perks here and there. After several stays, we may have a free stay. If you need us to have a free stay, we may have enough points to do that to help you out. You know, so that is what we particularly do as far as staying. We have been to towns and neighborhoods and communities that don't have those type of hotel environments. We are not picky particular people. We'll be glad to stay anywhere that, one, is clean, two, has a feel of safety. If the beds are clean, we're fine with it. The bathroom's clean, we're fine with it. However, we do not really particularly want to be in a situation where there is daily violence and drug activity and other things like that. So, if you want us to come to your community and we need to stay in a local public type of hotel environment, as long as it's clean and has a good resemblance of being safe, we're thrilled with that. No, we're not trying to hold anybody liable for our safety. We take safety precautions everywhere we go. However, we do not want to be in a drug-infested, whatever, charged environment. I'm sure you understand that. I think last but not least, I want to just touch base on meet and greets. In general, we are thrilled to have meet and greets with people, providing that we're not traveling too far out of our way. An hour and a half out of the way is fine. However, I don't think it's really fair for me if I'm traveling from Oklahoma City to Cincinnati, Ohio, 10, 12-hour drive, for me to interrupt my travel in excess of 3 or 4 hours to have a meet and greet. What I mean is, if my plans is to go through your area at noon, and you want me to prolong that until 5 so we can hang out for an hour or two, that's not really convenient, you know. Our meet and greets normally last 2 hours. So, if we're having a meet and greet, and we wait for you to get off work for 4 or 5 hours, and then we meet for 2 hours, it's time for us to get a hotel. So that meet and greet will cost us a hotel stay, which is no big deal unless I got to pay for the hotel. So I'm not saying, hey, I want you to pay for a hotel to have a meet and greet. I'm just saying, hey, if you can, we can have a meet and greet, be considerate. So if we're coming through your area at noon, try to communicate with your place of employment that you're going to take a lunch from noon to 1. We can meet at noon, hang out till 12:50, then you can make it back to work by 1. That's great for me. I don't mind stopping, hanging out for 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. That's all good and fine. But I don't want a meet and greet to cost me 7 hours and you 20 minutes. Just not fair. So we also don't really mind traveling like I said, an hour off the beaten path to have a meet and greet. That's fun. We don't mind having meet and greets at local restaurants or hamburger places, stuff like that, or in your front yard. Really doesn't matter to me, so don't feel like you got to have a meet and greet. And if you want to have one, we're all for it, as long as it's not too much of an inconvenience. So hopefully we can have more organized meet and greets at events, car shows, cars and coffees, things like that, meet at the junkyard, whatever. Just have fun. That's all a meet and greet is. So there you have it. I like to think that we're easy to get along with and accommodate. If you have any questions or other things that I may not have covered, feel free to leave your comments here. And if we can clear those up, that'd be great. And if I need to remix this video to add certain points that I left out, that's fine too. So thanks for watching. Thank you for taking this under consideration. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.